Point of view. You entered the wrong classroom. Teachers when the principal is in the class. Teachers when the principal leaves the class. Me. I'll do it at 6. Time. 6:05. Me. Wow, looks like I gotta wait till 7 now. When the nurse tells you that you have high level of iron in your blood. When you feel guilty about not studying, but you're still not studying. Paper. Not invented yet. Scissors. Not invented yet. Cavemen when deciding on something. Teacher. Why are you late? Student. My dad is in the hospital. 7 days later. Teacher. Is your dad still in the hospital? Student. Yes, he is a doctor. Student. Teacher. Front benches. Back benches. Me when my alarm goes off after only getting 4 hours of sleep. When you correct the math teacher's mistake. Who's the boss? Now. Teacher. Has a chocolate in hand. Me. Is for me. When you gotta get up for school and you sit on the bed for 20 minutes like this. Girl. You're really funny. I bet you were popular in high school. Me. Maybe I should double check my answers. Enemy. If you ain't know it then you don't know it now. 420 missing assignments. Students. If I ignore it, maybe it will go away. When your alarm goes off and you try to count how many times you missed that class already. How I feel about math. I don't even know what I don't know. Me in class secretly on my phone, laughing at a good meme from Reddit. The teacher behind me. Me. Wait. How do I learn life skills in math? School. That's the neat part. You don't. Me trying to explain our AP physics homework to my friends. Me all the times I didn't study for a civics test and knew nothing on it. Grandpa says our destiny is sealed. When the teacher gives you a pop quiz. Come on. Teacher. If you don't study you will become a janitor. The janitor who makes more money than the teacher. That one embarrassing thing I said in class 5 years ago. Me trying to sleep at 3 AM. When the teacher tells you to get chalk from another class. Bullying. Self-defense. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Schools. They're the same picture. Terrorist hiding their identity. Student who likes to wear a hood. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Schools. They're the same picture. The weekend coming up. Me. When you walk past a group of 5th graders and there seems to be no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Average small tip fan. Average long tip enjoyer. When you are in the oldest grade and you get to sit in the back of the bus. Welcome to downtown Coolsville. When you're presenting in class and someone says, "Can you speak up? I can't hear you." When the teacher asks you and 3 others to carry books. Strunk. Stop making us show our work. Or draw 25. Math teachers. Me mentally preparing for school. Says not to do homework. Gets bored. Does homework. Asks teacher to check homework. Me. Realizes the professor is bullshooting the class, so I decided to bullshoot my performance in the class. The professor realizes that I figured out they weren't trying and have given up on trying in the class. Me and the professor in class. That awkward moment when the assistant principal tells you to have a good class and you say, "You too." How it feels to close 27 tabs after you finish a school project. Me wondering where the cap of my pen went. Meanwhile the cap of my pen. You forgot to study for the test. Panic. Your friend probably studied and can help you. Calm. What test? I just finished the homework. Panic. Me deciding not to study for a test. Also me knowing that I'm about to fail. Let students stand up for themselves when being bullied. Schools, give both the victim and the bullied attention if the victim stands up for themselves. Schools, the teacher after putting a "have fun" behind the exercises he gave us. Why is no one having a good time? I specifically requested it. How the teacher describes the grade below you. How I sleep knowing I have a test tomorrow I didn't study for. Math teachers at the first day of school. We are 4 parallel universes behind the schedule. Math book. How much cement does Johnny need if he wants to fill out his whole garden? Me. I missed the part where that's my problem. When you're almost done writing your essay and your laptop shuts down for no reason without saving. When the teacher blocks the view of the writing on the whiteboard and you don't want to say anything. The entire grade when there's a fight at recess. Point of view. You do a Kahoot. Point of view. You do a Quizlet. Teaching about the things that will help students like how to do taxes and bills. Schools, teach complicated work and homework that won't help students when they're a grown up. Schools, me when mom makes me go to school. Things are better if I stay. When you single-handedly lowered the average score of the class to 10%. The demon man. Backbencher's attitude when said, "Get out of my class." When you go to sleep in class. Panic. The teacher didn't wake you up. Calm. You wake up and the teacher calls on you to answer the question. Panic. When you don't know an answer to an exam question, but figure it out because it's mentioned in another question. Have you done your homework? Yes, I always do my homework, but I forgot it home. When you're having an exam and you can't remember anything including your name. Me after avoiding uni work. The consequences of my procrastination. Me. Asking teacher about his life so that we won't have to study today. Me watching a 30 minutes class stream. Me watching 10-hour Friends marathon. Interesting. Getting picked for a presentation. Doing the presentation. No one. Kids when teacher asks them a question. Me. I can't hang out. I gotta study. Also me the entire day. So if you just flirt with the exam answers, does that count as cheating? What gives people feelings of power, money, status? The teacher puts you in charge when she leaves. When someone fouls you on purpose. Pet teacher. When you foul someone by accident. Pet teachers. Poet. And the sky was blue. English teachers. Sitting in lectures like, you just said a bunch of stuff I don't know. Mom, you're finally studying. Me who has been writing notes to cheat in the test for the past hour. When you still don't understand the topic after your teacher explained it to you 3 times, but you act like you understand it now. Mental health is just as important as physical health. Schools, I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. 5th grade me coming back to school from my doctor's appointment. 7-year-olds when they hear you got games on your phone. Me, had months to complete an assignment. Me the day before it's due. I didn't have enough time. Me, who is happy to have tomorrow off school because of a teacher conference. The teachers give us tasks that are more than you can do in one day at school. 10-year-old me asking why poor countries don't just print more money. My teacher who just said, there are no stupid questions. Finding a mechanical pencil on the floor. It runs out of lead in 5 minutes. When school is almost done. The teacher lets you use your phone. You are going to a theme park after school. Me, I'm going to get my assignment done and it in a week before the deadline. Me 24 hours before the deadline. The class there's a substitute. The principal walks in. Teachers figuring out how to turn an incredibly fascinating historical event into the most boring shoot you've ever heard. Me, I'm scared of tomorrow's test. Also me. European school. Please kids do not run in the corridors. American school. No full auto in buildings. The class clown. The quiet kid trying to do their work. Chat. Can't. Email. I cannot. Essay of 3000 words. Henceforth. I'm unable to can. Brains. When you're taking a test and everyone starts using a ruler, but you thought the answer was Abraham Lincoln. When the teacher almost caught you cheating, so you hit him with. Me watching how my classmates are preparing simple food in food tech with onion slices looking like toenails. What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said, sorry, you need to do your homework and study for that test. Actually being happy, 2 hours of sleep, extreme stress etc. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. School. They're the same picture. Good toilets. Or, draw 25. Schools. Me. Exams. Homeworks. Video games and social media. Me in 7th grade, when the teacher introduces alphabets in mathematics. When you're the only one in class to get the question right. Signature look of superiority. My teacher looking for the project I never did. Me acting confused on where it went. Point of view. You didn't know there was a test. Sleeping during Zoom class. Me. Sleeping during Zoom class. Me. Breakout room. Kid gets possessed by demon. School nurse. Triple integrals. Me. When you meet with your friends to study and one of them actually starts to study. We don't do that here. You have homework due tomorrow. Panic. It's due until 6 AM. Calm. You spent all night looking at Reddit and it's 5:59. Panic. Me. Wakes up. Me. Please don't be 7 AM please. Don't be 7 AM. Clock. 4 AM. Me. Letting kids have nice long weekend. Teacher. Giving kids a shoot load of homework. Teacher. When you feel guilty about not studying, but you're still not studying. Me after university life. Me before university life. The teacher. The rest of the class. What are you doing in the Google document? That one kid trying to get some extra notes in at 2 o'clock in the morning. Mind your own business. Teacher. The best way to learn language is to talk with its native speakers. Students studying Latin. Me explaining that a pregnant horse can run faster cause it has 2 horsepower. My physics teacher. Just read the damn book. Or, draw 25. Me every day. The smart kids that studied all night for the science test. Me about to bring the class average down by 30%. Teacher. In my 15 years of teaching I've never met a class as bad as you. The class who've heard that from 10 other teachers already. My teachers. Me explaining my emotions. It's just your interpretation. I need help with a school survey. I ask Reddit for help. Nobody helps. And I get a bad grade. Nobody helps. And I get a bad grade. Kahoot. Look at. Teachers when students are so tired they are unable to learn after giving them several hour-long pieces of homework. When the school puts you on TikTok, so you put the school on fire. Teacher explains what to do for the 5th time. Me. What? Upcoming test tomorrow. Panic. Studied and took notes. Calm. Forgot notes. Panic. Eat home. Eat at school. Damn it. Do the 400-word poetry assignment due tomorrow. Do the fun math worksheet due in a week. Teacher. Hands that worksheet. Based on the slide deck they change too fast. Does anyone have any questions? Can you repeat the part of the stuff where you said all about the things? Homework. Me going home. When the teacher asks a question and nobody raises their hands. Awkward silence. Me enjoying my day off school. Do your chores. Me. Puts everything back in my pencil case and puts it in my bag. That one pencil I forgot about on the table. Bonjour. Teacher. Multitasking is impossible. Me who is sitting, breathing, living, reading and saying the words aloud in my head. Me who punched the annoying kid. Will you please listen? I'm not the Messiah. The entire rest of the class. He is the Messiah. When you have a shoot load of homework to do, panic. You've got a long weekend. Calm. It's the last day of the weekend. Panic. Point of view. A paragraph gets highlighted in your document and the teacher starts typing. Teachers. No eating in my class. Kids in the back. You didn't do your assignment. Panic. You realize that there was no assignment. Calm. But today is your test. Panic. Pentagon. Hexagon. Octagon. My mental health gone. Teachers when I have my phone out because my dad texted me. Teachers when my classmates have their phones out and are watching TikToks out loud. When the teacher calls your parents in front of the class, but you gave her the number to Pizza Hut. Me wondering if it is normal to have to fill out an application to get into high school. When you are trying to sleep and you remember have school tomorrow. Science class. Me. Memes. Do my work. Me. Don't do it and tell the teacher did it during lunch. Me. Sell normal stuff for the fundraiser. My high school. Sell mattresses for some weird reason. My high school. Teachers. Blame the autistic kid instead of finding out who is really responsible. When I don't do my homework. All reliable. I lost it. The teacher. Me who aced a test I didn't study for. There is one question left on the quiz. It is divided into parts. Kahoot. Me who won mostly by guessing. When you are doing schoolwork and hear screaming in the hallway. The teacher announced that there is a test coming up. Panic. The test is next week. Calm. The next week arrives. Panic. You have a class you don't like. You get to watch a movie all class and have popcorn. How it feels when the teacher leaves the room. Unlimited power. When you're reading a book and your name is in it and the whole class looks at you. Math teacher. These questions has. The English teacher waiting outside. I will send you to Jesus. Teacher. You have to pick a partner for this activity. Me. Looks at my only friend. Friend. Looks at someone else. Me. When the teacher is watching you during a test and you pretend that you're at least trying to think. When you are graduating and you don't even remember what you studied. Teacher. Did you do your homework? Student. Did you grade my test? Teacher. I have other students' tests to grade. Student. I have other teachers' homework to do. Outstanding move. Me. I don't understand why I don't have any friends. Also me. When I see someone I recognize in public. Me in online classes checking every 2 minutes if my camera and microphone are turned off. Teacher. Has everyone finished writing? Whole class. Not yet. That one student. Yes. Teacher erases board. Whole class. 5-year-old me enjoying my life. School. Teacher hosting Teachers Appreciation Week be like. Exams were invented in 1865. Kids in 1864. Me. Buy a set of highlighters. My school notebook in 5 minutes. Making an actual easy on a book and its unique themes and idea. Saying it's related to the Bible.